They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said so.
Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right. That's right.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage is safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said so.
Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right. That's right.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angels, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a
Ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mass shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my households. Yes, you said so.
Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right. That's right.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback.
Pando killed the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks and native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil who is, I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now, you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
We still here, still standing. UPK, we never left the building. Commander General Yohana, you know. Whoa, check it out. Woe into America. Seize everything and bring these crackers to their knees. I need everything and I do mean everything. I know they don't like us. Go ahead and try us. Don't make me call upon the Lord and put this earth on fire. I'm only getting better and I'm only getting higher. And you are getting weaker. That's why you cannot beat us. I know you do not like us. We don't like you neither. You went against the grain. You should be ashamed. You went against a king. Let's just call it treason. Can't wait for killing season. All that shit that you be preaching. Let me see if you believe it. They say they can't be touched. Well, I'm about to put my hands on them. No more missing nice guy. I gave that spirit up. Lord, give me strength so I can tear this city up. Babylon is falling, but it's just not fast enough. Angels with a nigga, so you niggas cannot touch. Ooh, this shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Yeah. Said I pray they understand. I said I pray they understand. This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Said I pray they understand.
Hey, I said I pray they understand. They want me to bite my tongue, they don't like criticism. Can't say oppressors the devil, YouTube restricted niggas. But they can post bitches twerking, police killing niggas. You can rap about catching bodies and millions listen. Bitches rap about they box and children listen. You say you black and gay, to them you still a nigga. You chasing Susie and Becky, they Emmett Tiller niggas. You got the ones that compromise and you got field niggas. It's a real difference, it make me feel different. When I kick on my boots, tie up a meat tree, I know what we teaching that camp, nobody teaching. These devils telling lies without blinking. They ain't got the integrity, try to reach them. They say they conscious and they woke, but they sleepy. I ain't sparing nobody, I'm going in. It's a rap when I hop up on that podium.
This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Yeah. Said I pray they understand. I said I pray they understand. This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Said I pray they understand.
Hey, I said I pray they understand.
We still here. Still standing. UPK. We never left the building. Commander General Yohana. You know. Whoa. Check it out. Woe into America. Seize everything and bring these crackers to their knees. I need everything and I do mean everything. I know they don't like us. Go ahead and try us. Don't make me call upon the Lord and put this earth on fire. I'm only getting better and I'm only getting higher. And you are getting weaker. That's why you cannot beat us. I know you do not like us. We don't like you neither. You went against the grain. You should be ashamed. You went against a king. Let's just call it treason. Can't wait for killing season. All that shit that you be preaching. Let me see if you believe it. They say they can't be touched. Well, I'm about to put my hands on them. No more missing nice guy. I gave that spirit up. Lord, give me strength so I can tear this city up. Babylon is falling, but it's just not fast enough. Angels with a nigga, so you niggas cannot touch. Ooh, this shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Yeah. Said I pray they understand. I said I pray they understand. This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them.
Hey, Shalom, praise Yahweh, Shabbat. You can hear me?
Come on, sir. You how about you, Mr. Going on, Adam?
Most High Christ. What's going on, Thought with Sheezy?
Chilling. Not much. What's going on, sir?
Christ. You know, another day in Esau Kingdom.
Okay.
All right, today y'all already know what time it is. We getting into these Christian groups tonight, and one of many is IUIC. I see a comment. What that sister say in the comment? That was sharp.
Valerie wrote, "Spend more time teaching Black people to keep God's commandments instead of speaking against other Israelite groups or camps."
She's part of Christianity. Let me ask you something, Valerie. Who did Elijah spend time speaking on when he was going against the prophets of Baal? They was other Israelites too, right? Was he doing the work of God? because those was brothers he was up against, and they wasn't following God. The only way you got to follow God is you got to dismantle the people that don't follow God first. That's what you got to do. Otherwise, it'll be just like how it is now. The Christian church, it'll be just like you, Valerie. Spend more time teaching black people to keep the commandments of God. This is teaching the commandments of God. Bringing these fake Israelites down. Bringing these prophets of Baal down. According to scripture.
That's right.
So, you know, she's a Christian just like the rest of them. And you ain't going to tell us what the hell to do, woman. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back on it. Okay, so today we're going to get on this one of many fake Israelites and Christians of the earth. And we in the ISUBK are the home of the truth. So it's our job to do all this. This is our job. When we follow the Lord tell us to do this. Right? So, all right, I'm gonna jump right into it. We're gonna get the scriptures later, but we're gonna touch on these the Pentecostal Israelites who like to say they Israelites, but they really Christians. They really Pentecostals. Just like, you know, since the 1800s, they nothing but Christians, but like with a little Judaism and claiming that they Hebrews on the side, but really they just trying to graft in and love all the rest of the nations and do all manner of wickedness and evil, you know. So that's what the men of God are supposed to do. We ain't just supposed to ignore the evil. If that's the case, Valerie, then we don't need to talk about Christians either. They Israelites too. And that's a respect of persons that y'all have. Like you talking about, don't talk about other Israelites like they ain't evil, just like these Christians. The Lord is not a respecter of persons, and his prophets are not either. So, all right, I'm finna share this screen real quick, and I'm gonna have you read Baba Kashah. I'll touch on let me see. And then I'm gonna have a video. I'm gonna play that last. Just let me know if you can hear it. Okay, you can see the screen.
I can see it.
Let me expand because it's kind of small.
Want to make it bigger?
I just did it.
Or full screen?
Oh, you can make it bigger.
Okay.
If you know, if it worked for you, you can do it. You to walk. Okay, we gonna talk about Marvin Gaye's father, right? You know, a lot of people. I wasn't born in that time, but you know, I used to hear all the stories from my uncles and all them about how Marvin Gaye, like the way he grew up, and it was pure hell, just like the rest of us. But his father was like a preacher or something, in what they call Hebrew Pentecostalism, and what they are is basically a Christian / Judaism, and it's really predicated off them trying to love all nations and grab all nations, right? Especially and mainly, let's just put it like this: black and white people getting along. And what the founders of was, you know, basically two Judites, right? And they would have black and white people washing each other's feet in the churches and all that, and just try to bring the races together, right? And they got a lot of fame. They got, because a lot of people loved it, you know, just how everybody loved Christianity but they all evil at the same time, right? So let's see how Marvin Gaye Sr. was, according to the world, according to the white man, according to his family, right? If you could, please, let's read that Baba Kashab. Read the unwanted and alone like that part, right up under that.
Carol
If you can
Khan,
make it bigger, then you can make it bigger.
Carol Khan on the screen.
Oh, sure.
Carol Khan, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, you cut out.
Okay, Carol Khan. Now on the screen, it just shows your email right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Carol Khan.
So you don't see this, right? It's the same.
Carol
One second.
Khan, still showing the email.
Oh, sure. Can you hear me?
Carol Khan, I hear you just fine, sir.
Hey, the feds, the IUIC feds at work,
Carol Khan.
let's see. I already know. All right, let me know. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Like. All right. You can see me.
Carol Khan, I can see the screen sharing.
What about the picture I'm showing? Do you see Marvin Gaye?
Falcon. I see Marvin Gaye, the album cover.
Damn. Hold on. Okay. All right. If you could read it, Baba Kashaw.
All right, Falcon.
Keep me right up out there.
It's
You too up?
made it full screen, but it's still too small. My screen. Are you able to zoom in, sir?
Yeah, good.
Okay,
How
fine.
about that?
Sure.
Hold on. Is that too much?
Yeah, a little back. Yeah, it's perfect right there, sir.
Good.
Falcon.
All right.
Falcon. Unwanted and unloved by dad. Marvin Sr. was a preacher at the Hebrew Pentecostal Church in Washington,
Wait,
D.C.
pause. He was a what? A preacher at the what?
Hebrew Pentecostal Church
Right.
in
So
Washington,
just keep that in mind. Read on.
in Washington, D.C., and a member of the strict House of God Christian sect.
A what set?
Christian sect.
See, we got a lot of Hebrews that swear they Israelites, but they really Christians though. They Christians like all outdoors, man. Read on.
Which banned sleeveless dresses, open-toed shoes, makeup, films, and TV.
Read that again up.
Which banned sleeveless dresses,
They banned sleeveless dresses. Read.
open-toed shoes,
Read.
makeup,
Read.
films,
Go ahead.
and TV.
Right. So who that sound like? Like you got Hebrew Israelites that's claiming they Israelites, but don't want to follow the actual Hebrew ways because they really Christians. They really nothing but another Christian sect. And they ban sleeveless dresses, open-toed shoes, and the main thing I noticed was makeup, films, and TV. Who that sound like?
This is crazy because I never knew his pops was doing this, but that sounds just like them fake Israelite group, IUIC.
God, they don't. If you can remember, Jenna Hyman bought this. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. How they didn't want they woman doing none of that stuff. They like in it like you said, a lot of fake Israelites. You want your woman looking like one of them damn them old hags straight out of Russia somewhere. You don't want a woman looking like a woman. You get what I'm saying? And like he said before, you want them looking like a man. You want them looking like a boy. You get what I'm saying? Like you banning makeup and all that. Like, that right there should be okay if a man don't want his wife wearing it, but you ban it and making it damn law in the so-called congregation, right? Like you telling other men to not have their wives be pretty. Like damn, I mean, like y'all. She wear open-toed shoes. You can't wear open-toed shoes. You get what I'm saying? And you know how they teach a woman can't wear pants and all that. It's the same thing, y'all. Like so your woman just gonna go to the gym in a full damn dress. Let's say she want to go to the gym, right? She gonna go to the gym in a full dress out. Come on, man. This sounds exactly like IUIC, y'all. Sound exactly like them. All right, I'm gonna get another one. You can see that as well, Priest. Double sharp.
Come.
Now this You can see it.
Yes, sir. I can see it.
All right. So now this is his wife, right? Um, Alberta Gaye. This is Marvin Gaye's father's wife, and she's just gonna be a little information about her. Read that, Bob Kashar, if you could.
Okay. Marvin Sr. and Alberta had 4 children. The first, Mabel Jean, was born in 1937. Marvin Pence Jr. followed on April 2nd, 1939. A younger son, Francis Frankie, followed in November 1941, with a younger daughter, Zoella, named after her aunt, followed in 1945. With her husband, she converted to the strict House of God, an eccentric Christian sect that took its teachings from Hebrew Pentecostalism.
From what?
Hebrew Pentecostalism.
Read on.
Since her husband barely worked jobs, Alberta worked as a domestic worker, cleaning houses in the Maryland and Virginia areas to provide income for her family. Gay Sr. fathered another son, Antoine Carey Gay, in 1970 by another woman during one of his extramarital affairs without Alberta's knowledge.
With one of his what?
Extramarital affairs
Without
without
what?
Alberta's knowledge.
General Muhammad just brought this out last week. Well, yeah, this past week. You know, they have in IUIC extramarital affairs. I can't even really explain how they were doing it, but you know, they assign sisters to houses, you know, and they secretly have sex with them and all that crazy stuff. Same thing was going with Marvin Gaye Sr. He was a so-called, they say he was a so-called black Hebrew Israelite. That's what Esau say. And he had his real, you know, they taught in the Christian set, one wife, one wife, one wife. Meanwhile, this cat was having extramarital affairs without Alberta's knowledge, right? So he was hiding that he was having sex with other women. Meanwhile, he's a so-called Hebrew whatever the hell that is, but it's just Christianity.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Right.
he's that and teaching one wife, right? Because he's a Christian sect, but he's on the side, keeping it on the low that he's basically smashing other women, right? And Alberta, according to what she's taught by him, he's supposed to only have one wife. But he's doing the opposite. Exactly what IUIC do. They tell y'all to have one wife. That's why them sisters always calling the generals and the cabinets. You know what I'm saying? Because what they seeing, what they hearing ain't what they seeing. They seeing the total opposite of what they being taught. So now they all in confusion. And let me say this. The reason why a lot of y'all sisters went in there is because you transferred from a Christian church to another Christian church. You knew that the ISUPK was the truth, but you heard and seen these strong masculine men. You seen these strong brothers, and these brothers will tell you I'm gonna have more than one wife, and you're like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. You know, I can't handle that. I need to get something just like what I like. You know what I'm saying? I want a little Hebrew Israelite, but I want to keep my Christian ways. And voila, look what you got. So this is exactly what you get. You know what I'm saying? You thought that these brothers was gonna actually just stay with you. They're gonna treat you just like before you so-called woke up to the truth. They're gonna treat you just like them brothers that was telling you they just gonna be with you. And you know, wait till you go to sleep and you know, say they're around the brothers and be doing all manner of adultery and smashing side bit. I don't want to see it. You know, I don't want them to flag me, whatever. Side woman. right? This is basically what it was. So that sounds just like IUIC, right? Let me get another one. Read that up. Is that big enough? Let me read
Khan, that's
it.
the word.
Okay.
Khan. However, by the late 1940s, Gay had left the House of God to join another sect called the House of the Living God, but soon returned to the House of God to head its board of apostles in the early 1950s. Gay left the House of God altogether in the mid 1950s after not being named chief apostle of the church.
After what?
After not being named chief apostle of the church. That's good.
Hey, you want to say something? You know you can chime in.
Nah, go. It's just crazy. I never this heavy what you bring it out, so it's crazy.
This guy, he left them because he wasn't named chief apostle of the church. So listen, this is how these Christians is, and you see the fake Israelites are like they leave because they not top dog, nigga. Cause you not top dog. What's wrong with y'all? It's no different than the cat that what the general said. He made a declaration of independence a few weeks ago. Like, you the type of cats that want to be seen and want attention like a little female and all that. But the Lord had you in the place that you were supposed to be in because you ain't that dude. Commander Jenny Hunter is that dude. Jenna Muhammad is that dude. You know, Captain Tazaria is that dude. Like you think if you would have, let's just say if you would have been put in that position, you would have left. You're not built like that. So the Lord had you in the place you were supposed to be in. But since I'm not chief apostle of the church, I'm leaving the ISUPK and start my own church or go to another church where I can be in charge of. And you end up leaving that one. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cycle of weakness in pure Christianity. And that's how it goes, That's how it goes. This is mind you that he's a Hebrew Pentecostal, whatever. He's supposed to be that. But since he ain't the chief apostle, he gonna start his own group and go to another group where he can be the head. Cause you're not no leader, You're not that. You too weak. You know what I'm saying? You too body boy. You too that. So you should have stayed in your place where the Lord put you at and build yourself up. Have brothers build you up to be strong enough for you to be put in that place. But nah, you want to write a Declaration of Independence, and then you want to say, find any other Negro that's weak like you to come follow you. I'm gonna tell you what you the Declaration of Independence and the IUIC and the rest of them. I'm gonna tell you what y'all do when y'all get y'all own congregation. Let me get this here out. Salagi. Let me get another one. First, we're gonna read this, then we're gonna move on to tell you what they do when they get their own group. Is that Tawab up?
Khan, that's Tawab, sir.
No sweat. Read that.
Khan. The Hebrew Israelite movement is rooted in Black Judaism, a belief system birthed the late 1800s by Black Christians from South Pentecostal holiness movement.
Just that part right there from the South Pentecostal holiness movement. Not that Black Judaism and all that. That's Esau just, you know what I'm saying, trying to throw dirt and all that. But that South Pentecostal holiness movement, read on.
Khan. They claim to have received a revelation. America recently emancipated slaves were God's chosen people, the true Hebrews. One noted expectation was F.S. Cherry, a self-declared prophet who in 1886 started a Black Jew church in Chattanooga, Tennessee, where he preached that white people were inherently evil and hated by God. Cherry also instructed his followers that the earth is square and that Jesus would return in the year 2000 to install blacks over whites through a race war.
Read on.
Just
Oh, shit. 1 second. Okay. Read that.
Just as today's racist Hebrew Israelite sects.
So, like, if I could, you see how Esau just as today's racist. He didn't call. Hold on. I'm gonna just let you read it. All right, go ahead.
Just as today's racist Hebrew Israelite sects are hateful but smaller detachments of a larger non-racist faith. Cherry, who relocated his congregation to Philadelphia in 1915, was far less popular in his time than non-racist Black Judaism founder like the Rev. William Christian and William Saunders Crowdy.
Right. So these are cats. You see how they try to throw dirt on them, the far less and all that, and you notice they said the non-racist Black Judaism founders. You know, these Reverend William Christian, they was part of that Hebrew Pentecostalism, right? Where they was having the devils and the black people wash each other's feet, trying to have a coalition of all nations coming together, which is Christianity. But they know, like, okay, they read the scripture like, oh damn, we the Israelites, but we want to have, every other nation come in, just like you Valeries of the world, just like y'all. I don't give a damn what you say. I'm gonna listen to the men of the Lord who listen to Christ, who listen to the Most High. We've been listening to this crap for the past 500 years, and you want to come here and tell us, you can't do this and do that? Stay in the Christian church. Stay in the Christian church. And you gonna get your reward. But up in here, I'm gonna follow the men that's over me, because I know they follow Christ and Christ follow the Lord. Right? So these cats here was Christians, and the white man, he propped them up, was far less popular in their time. The non-racists. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Read on Baba Kashaw.
After Cherry, the next major purveyor of racist dogma among Black Jews were Eber Ben Yomin, also known as Abba Bivens.
Also known as who?
Abba Bivens.
Let's clap it up for Abba Bivens, man.
Damn right.
One West ISUPK.
Damn
to the
right.
devil. Read on.
Who in the 1960s broke away from the Commandment Keepers, then the dominant mainstream Black Jewish organization, to launch his own extremist sect.
His own what?
Extremist sect.
Oh yeah, we are very extreme, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually a brother that want to come here and change, you're gonna be in here because it's extreme. This is what the Lord requires. Because if you're not extreme in the Lord, then you won't change. You're gonna be the same way. You won't, let alone we talk about change, you won't even fight, because you have nothing that's extreme in your organization that requires you to fight. Right? And that's the Christian church, which is IUIC, that's why all the broads, then when they go on there, they come out crying. They come out shedding tears, and they come out, oh, I'm surviving IUIC. Right? Read on.
Which became known as the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Goddamn right. And we here today. The truth today on the Commander General Yohana. Ain't changed not one bit. And ain't gonna change. You get what I'm saying?
That's right, damn
We
right.
ain't no goddamn Hebrew Pentecost, all that crap. We ain't that. We don't follow Marvin Gaye Sr., but IUIC do. They do follow him because they ain't nothing but Christians just like him. And his traits are their traits, right? Let me get something else. All right. That's big enough for y'all.
Come, that's the one, sir.
All right. Read that book, show.
Come. Yes, Marvin Gaye's father, Marvin Gaye Sr., was a preacher in the Hebrew Pentecostal Church, the House of God. The Black Hebrew Israelite sect that Marvin Gaye Sr. led is considered a Hebrew Pentecostal denomination.
Right. So they put it under the Christian sect, but secretly claiming, oh, we the Israelites, but for the world and to seem nice. And that's why they cats wear purple and all that, because it's accepted by all the weak people. It's accepted by all the people that want to live in their sins and don't want to fight. It's accepted by that. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta live up under the guise of, okay, we the Israelites and all that, but let's accept everybody. Let's look soft. How y'all look soft, man? Let's live in our own pleasure. How y'all live in y'all own pleasure. That's what y'all do. Read up.
Okay. Explanation. Marvin Gaye Sr. was a minister in the House of God, a Black Hebrew Israelite sect that combined Orthodox Judaism and fundamental Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
He was a proponent of a strict moral code that he enforced with his 4 children.
Read.
Marvin Gaye Sr. was also known to be a hard-drinking cross-dresser.
Hard drinking what?
Cross-dresser.
This cat, he was a hard drinking dresser. I mean, and now you see they love trannies up in there. They love cross dressers up in there, right? They love it. That's what Christians do. You're gonna have a strict code for the sisters in there. It gotta be like this with your kids and all that. Like I said, you had a fake Israelite in the UK just unalive they damn little boy, and they buried him in the backyard, huh? But then they following God, they righteous, they Christian, huh? And that's what happens in Christian sects, in the Christian church. I don't give a damn if you name yourself Hebrew Israelites. You are nothing but Hebrew Pentecostals that that under the banner of, oh, I'm an Israelite. Nah, you're not under that. Nah, that's just a guise to do what you want to do and hide all the stuff that you want to do, which is cross dresses, loving trannies, having side pieces, all type of stuff that y'all, and then y'all have NDAs. Marvin Gaye, the reason, a lot, they say Marvin Gaye Sr. didn't like his son being famous because he didn't like all the publicity, because they knew if his son was famous, you know what I'm saying, the light would shine on his immediate family, right? And if it's shining on the immediate family, they're going to find out what the immediate family is doing. So he didn't like that, right? They was going to find that he was a drunk and he loved to wear women's clothes and shoes and wigs and all that. I'm about to read how he wore wigs and everything. That's IUIC for you.
Okay.
Let me see. We read this first. So like it. Read that real quick, that first one
Khan,
wrong.
Khan, beaten and starved to be closer to God.
Okay, so like I think we already went over that. So, like
So like, yeah, I don't think we, yeah, I don't recall me reading that part yet.
oh we
But
didn't?
live, so
Sense of drinking, womanizer counters. Okay, we did go over, him having extramarital,
okay,
uh having women behind his back. So basically just saying he had countless of them. In this one,
okay,
that's the only difference. He had countless
Khan.
of them. Okay, we're gonna get the next one. Is that big?
Khan, I can see it, sir.
Okay.
Khan. Yes, Marvin Gaye's father, Marvin Gaye Sr., was a cross-dresser. Clothing: Gaye Sr. wore feminine clothing, including short wigs, silk pajamas, and satin dinner jackets. He also wore pantyhose and knee-high stockings to help with his varicose veins. Like,
It's like y'all. Like,
okay.
what does wearing stockings got to help with you? You see, is an excuse for him. Okay, so if you wear varicose veins, to wear stockings to help your veins, right? What do the woman wig and the
Right.
silk pajamas, and the denim jacket and the pantyhose come in at, huh? You know what I'm saying? Why
Okay.
why do that include that? So he wants to like y'all. This is insane.
Okay.
So and then basically he just was going full out with it. He couldn't hide it no more. Now I remember General Muhammad always said, and Commander Junior Hunters said that what the cat name, the leader of IUIC say he was a you know
Bishop Nate
yeah
or okay.
a fender bender basically, and all that. Just clean it up a little bit. And the Negro doing twerk dances, talking about I can't do it like them. But you a man. Why you ain't
Right.
just say, I'm not a man, so I can't do it like y'all? But why did you have to demonstrate it? Like you think I'm
Okay.
listen? I'm not a TikTok nigga. A woman, how women be having they men, doing TikTok dance and all that. That's hey, you gotta do that on your own. You not
Right.
getting. I'm not no TikTok dance nigga. You know, hell with that. This cat here, he doing. I can't do it like y'all. You got Big Frida, you know, doing the damn ballerina twirl, all that type of stuff. You
Okay.
know, I'm telling you, they are Hebrew Pentecostals, huh? You know what I'm saying? And then they don't like they denounce the whole Hebrew, the Yahweh Shah and all that, and the masculine looks and all that to look more Christian churchy. That's what they do, huh? Exactly what they do. Read on Baba Gajah.
Okay. Appearance: Gaye Sr. appeared on his son's Midnight Special episode in 1974 while wearing a female wig and clothing.
It's like he went on the damn show. Like, what is this? You are shame to your son now. Like, why would you go on there and do that? Like, why would you do that, huh? Like, this is for your son, but you go on there in the whole woman appearance, woman apparel, right? And did it in pride and everything. He hated his son, huh? And really, he hated himself. For him to do that. Read on.
Okay. Personality: Gary Sr. had some effeminate ways.
He had some what?
Effeminate ways.
What?
Effeminate ways.
A lot of y'all are feminine. You know what they say? Yeah, the IGBK, man, they too militant. Them niggas over there too rough. You know, that's what they say, huh? That's what they say. He say, y'all niggas too rough, Thomas Shaw. Man, I can't get with y'all, man. Y'all niggas are too much of soldiers. Y'all, you know what they saying now? Men got the masculine side and the feminine side. Get the hell out of here. I ain't nigga. I don't want no nigga telling me he giving me flowers. I'm gonna give you flowers. Now give me a gun salute. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all shim Shabberga thought. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Give me that, nigga. Don't give me no flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's just Christian church. You know, that's what it is, man. It's feminine as hell, out. You know, but that's what they like. That's what the Christian church like. You want a man, it just boggles me. You want a man, but you don't want the man being a man. And then once the man don't be a man, you mad that he ain't the man. Like, that's what you wanted. You didn't want the man being a man. You didn't want this man being rough. You didn't want this man being exactly how the Lord made him. So you go and get somebody soft, and then when he be soft, which you wanted, you complain about him being soft. That's what you wanted. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Come.
There's no left, right, or in between. There's no in between in this. You know? And that's what they get it confused at. Ain't no goddamn man that's masculine and have a feminine side. Because if that's the case, then he's a cross-dresser.
Right.
Yep. And he like trannies. That's his feminine side. Right? You know, and also, if that's the case, if a man can have a feminine side and if somebody breaking into your house, then all he got to do is activate his feminine side, and you, as the woman, better activate your masculine side and go and protect that goddamn house. That's how you want it? Don't make sense, right? That's not real life. It's some idiotic gossip of what these damn fake Israelites and Christian church and these damn so-called gurus who weak as hell on YouTube. You know, so read read the next statement. That'll be the last one.
However, Gaye's sister, Zola Gaye, said that her father was heterosexual and loved women. She said that he cheated on his mother often.
I guarantee you, the Negro love. If he was putting on nothing but women at time, he got a lot of dudes that was messing with him too. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, he was getting his backyard played with. You get what I'm saying? That's what it was. So you can say he loved women all he want. The Christian church, T.D. Jakes, and all of them say they love women too. But meanwhile, they in the Diddy damn mansion, you know, getting their vampire, you know, escapades on. They getting all that on up in there, you know. But Diddy got kids, right? He got women he loved too, right?
Yeah.
He don't take messing with men too. And didn't Diddy wear a wig too up?
Okay, yes, sir. Yeah. I remember that joke.
You know? So that what it is. Hey, let me know if you can hear this video. We just read how they said how his Marvin Gaye Sr. was effeminate. Let me see if it's. Let me know if you can hear it.
Okay.
You can hear that up?
Live, sir.
God.
Is it muted?
Oh, no. I can hear it.
You can hear it?
1 second.
Yeah, no sound coming through, sir.
No sound.
No sound.
Hold on. What about now?
Live, sir.
Still can't hear it?
Live.
I'm still gonna roll with the show, right? This cat here, I'm just gonna explain it real quick. This cat here was saying, okay, 1 second. this Negro said why they was in front of Geno Jennings Church, and he asked them. 1 second, let me see. I don't know why they ain't playing, but basically, he asked them why Geno Jennings ain't out there with them, right? Why he ain't? He said why Geno Jennings is not telling the people in the church the truth. Nigga, what? So you telling me you supposed to be Israelite, right? You expect the Christian to tell his Christian followers the truth? Only a Christian would expect another Christian to be out here saying why you ain't telling them the truth. We in the ISUBK know why they not telling them the truth, because we got the goddamn truth. That's the point, you know what I'm saying? Of course, a Christian ain't supposed to tell them the truth. They whole build-up is according to lies, Jesus is white, God loves everybody, all that crap. So why would you say, why he not out here telling the truth? Why he not telling his followers the truth? And then he turned around and said, why he not out here dealing with us? Nigga, Salagi, ISUBK is not affiliated with nobody else. What the hell you as an Israelite want him dealing with you for?
Right.
If you're not a Christian yourself. You get what I'm saying,
Go.
You know. Damn, I wish y'all could hear this. Salagi.
Man, I want to hear it too. I ain't gonna put.
Hold on, man. Salagi, hold on. Let me see. Let me. I'll probably send you the video. You post that shit, Salagi, on your Facebook. Man.
Go.
Yeah, Salagi. But this next cat out, they finna show. I don't know. I think he wanted to him right here. You remember how? 1 second. Let me. Damn. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna explain him out. If you seen how he was holding his hands, now I want y'all to see how he holding his hands. So like it.
Okay, Kai, I seen it quick second.
You see that?
Okay.
Ain't no Salagi, y'all. Ain't no man that's a strong brother holding his hands like that. You know how we just read that Marvin Gaye Sr. was effeminate. This right here, like the whole his mannerisms is effeminate as hell. Like only a woman hold their hands like that to the side in a submissive, feminine way. We don't hold our goddamn hands like that. And I don't give a damn. Y'all can say, oh, that ain't nothing. No, the little things matter because it's really the big things. Just like Nate, he out there twerking. That's a big thing. You may think it's small because, especially you sisters, you think it's small because you don't grow up thinking that men's supposed to be just like you and equal to you and not manly. This right here ain't manly, y'all, at all. And this cat here, I'm gonna send you this video, and I want you to post this on Facebook, Baba Kashaw.
Go.
And let me know if it got sound when I send it to you. But he said that I'm narrating right now, but you'll be able to hear when I send it to you. But basically, what he said was, yeah, he was all soft with it, and he was saying that, yeah, we out here by the cars, you know, if the people would accept us, if that's not too much to ask. We not asking you a goddamn thing, We telling you, thus saith the Lord. Nigga, this is not what the Lord wants. You know what I'm saying? Christ is black. You know what I'm saying? All that. We not asking you nothing. The hell we asking? What the hell is this guy talking about? If it's too much to ask. And then I'm gonna play the video real quick to show you when he said that the way he folded his arms like this is how a woman fold their arms when they like cold, you know, and they feminine and they need a goddamn jacket. Ain't no man folding his arms like this. Watch this out, Shalagi.
Come.
Shalagi, y'all. This when he just said, hopefully it's not too much to ask, and then proceed to fold his arm like a cold woman. He feminine as hell, like it's nothing about it strong. You already in a goddamn purple shirt, purple Urkel. You know, you already in the purple shirt, and all your mannerisms is less than a man. Get the hell out of here, man. Come on now. I'm gonna send it to y'all, you know what I'm saying, and let the brothers and sisters see. I don't give a damn, you know. And I don't know the hell this cat. No, I ain't gonna even say that. So like it.
Good night, man.
All right, 1 second. Stop sharing the screen up. We're gonna get to these scriptures.
Nah, if I may too, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Priest.
Like what you brought out, man. I ain't know none of this info about Marvin Senior and all that stuff, and how you tied it with the history. Like it goes to show that there's really nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that was going on in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? 40s,
1800s.
1800, kind of 1800s. Niggas was Christian Hebrew Israelites and still doing it today.
Yeah, God,
crazy.
Christian like I don't know what and it wasn't until our Bibbins broke off. This is the truth, ISUPK. Like they like to say, oh, it was Israelites before y'all. Yeah, Christians before us that didn't have the truth. They had the knowledge and the following of the white man. Being taught by white men. You Negroes ain't tired of being taught by white people. Yeah, I know why you don't, because that's your God. That's your God. Like I always say, fight dough. A Scooby snack is what you want. Lassie. If I could. Right. A part of them, their mannerisms of being effeminate, body language and all that. That purple shirt. And I can't stand when they like to say which a woman in their congregation, decided for them to wear that purple Barney shirt. You know what I'm saying? So these purple Urkels like to say, oh, well, Christ wore the purple robe. That's why we wear purple. You a goddamn lie. Christ had on something different, and the scriptures can prove it. If I could, let me get John chapter 19, verses 1 through 5, Baba Kashaw.
John chapter 19, verse 1. Then Pilate therefore took Yahushua and scourged him, and the soldiers platted a crown of thorns and put it on his head, and they put on him a purple robe.
The soldiers did what?
Put on him a purple robe.
Christ didn't put that on. The Roman soldiers did. Read on.
And said, Hail, King of the Jews. And they smote him with their hands.
And they, hey, Shalaga, I ain't gonna lie, that pissed me off reading that part. They slapping them, all that, punching them, all type of stuff. In the purple robe that they put on them. Read on.
And Pilate therefore went forth again and said unto them, Behold, I bring him forth to you, that you may know that I find no fault in him. Then came Yahushua forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. And Pilate saith unto them, Behold the man.
Right. He brought Christ forth in the purple robe. Give me Mark chapter 15, verse 20, Baba Kashaw.
Okay.
Yeah, they like to say that. Oh, we wear the purple because he wore the purple robe. That wasn't his robe. That was a mockery.
Okay. Mark chapter 15, verse 20. And when they had mocked him,
And when they what?
mocked him,
And when they what?
mocked him,
They mocked Christ. Read on.
they took off the purple from him.
They did what?
Took off the purple from him.
They took off the purple from him. They put the purple robe on him and mocked him in the purple robe. And then after they was done mocking the Savior, you know what I'm saying, the black man, Yahushua, you know, they took off what they mocked him in. Read on.
Oh God. But put his own clothes on him.
And put what?
His own clothes on him.
Read on.
And led him out to crucify him.
They took off, let me get John chapter 19 again, verses 23 and 24. They took off the purple robe and put on his own clothes. What is his own clothes? His Israelite garments. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what it was. You know, so we about to get this. Read, if you got it, read it, Baba Kashaw.
Okay. John 19, verse 23. Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Yahushua, took his garments and made 4 parts.
Right. So Salakia. Salakia, Hebrew. The last verse of Mark said they put on his own clothes and led him to be crucified. Read that over again.
Okay. Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Yahushua, took his garments.
Took his garments, not a goddamn purple robe. Read.
Okay. And made 4 parts. To every soldier a part. And also his coat.
And also his what?
His coat.
Read.
Now the coat was without seam, woven from the top throughout.
Read on.
Okay. Verse 24. They said therefore among themselves, let us not rend it, but cast lots for it.
Why did they say let us not rend it, but cast lots?
Okay. If I may, sir, I'm thinking to make money off of his garment.
Come and okay, if they're gonna make money off it, what that mean about his garments?
Oh, okay. They were fly, basically, or Israelite. You know what I mean?
They was expensive. Like what he had on was some good material that cost money. So they took it off. Salagia. They took it off and like, oh, hold on, let's not tear this up. We can make some money off this. So his garment was worth a lot of money, and what he had on looked fly, like you said, just like how we be looking fly. Not in no goddamn purple Barney Urkel shirt. Right. You think they would have kept the why they took the purple robe up off of them? You know what I'm saying? They took the damn purple robe off because it was a mockery. But his own garments, his Israelite wear, his warrior wear he had on cost money. And it was glorious. And it was fly as hell. to the point that they had to say, don't rip none of this up. Took his coat off, what you call tunics and all that. He probably had that thing studded nice. You know, he probably had a nice war belt, all that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? They saying, hold on, let's make some money off this. And it let you know the material that he had for his garment wasn't cheap. You get what I'm saying? Wasn't no goddamn weak, effeminate purple robe, man. You IUIC Israelites, you wearing that purple, it's a mockery. Don't try to lie and say, oh, the Lord wore purple. Them white devils put that purple on them out. You get what I'm saying? They put the purple on them as a mockery. And you wearing it because y'all are a goddamn mockery. You a mockery to Christ. You know what I'm saying? You a mockery to the Lord. You a mockery to the people, man. To the 12 tribes. You are a goddamn mockery. And you doing the bidding of Esau. Talking about Christ, man. Get the hell out of here, man. You know, so just how we just showed the body language. Let me give Exodus 15:3. Just how we just showed the body language, you know, the effeminate, damn submissive body language, and you got your purple Urkel shirts on. That just completed. You know, your whole fit is complete. Matter of fact, that purple shirt fits y'all. It's a lot, y'all. It fits y'all, man. Because ain't no strong wear gonna be on some damn cross dressers and weaklings, you know, Christians at that. You know, you can't wear that. You gotta wear some soft. You gotta wear what your woman tell you to put on, right? Oh, you got that up.
Come. Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that out real quick. To let y'all know, man, the Lord ain't soft. If y'all forgot, he ain't soft. You Hebrew Pentecostals, yeah, y'all want to be soft. You know, Esau is y'all God and all that. Let him be your God. You know, he gonna talk. He gonna still call you a man of God while you cross dress. He still gonna call you a man of God wearing full purple. You know, because that's his ways, and his ways please him, right? And his ways is effeminate and soft, but that ain't the Lord's ways. So let me get 1 Kings chapter 21, verse 20 out. They like to say, and I'm gonna touch on Valerie again. Valerie, she said, let's not talk about other Israelites. Let's talk about the word of God. This is the word of God. And y'all like to say, you know, our people can't be our enemies. But, you know, you read in the Old Testament, you know, the war, the bunch of the wars that was going on was in-house. It was between us. You know, that's what it was. It was between us. So you damn right. The other nations are our enemies, but we have enemies amongst us as well. Christ had enemies too, you know what I'm saying? It was the Pharisees and Sadducees. That was his enemy.
Right.
And they talked about unaliving him. They had a council about unaliving him. And
Right.
he is their brother. That's another class I'm gonna get on. But I'm gonna say that for another day. You know, that he is an enemy. And they was Israelites too. So what Christ was supposed to do? Not talk about them while they trying to goddamn unalive them? Fully against them. He was their enemies. And the IUIC is our damn enemies. Just like the rest of the Christian churches. You got that up?
Come. 1 Kings chapter 21, verse 20. And Ahab said to Elijah, how hast thou found me? It's like, hast thou found me, O my enemy?
Oh, my what?
O my enemy.
One more time.
Oh, my enemy.
It's like Ahab said to Elijah, mind you, they both Israelites.
Right.
They both Israelites. Ahab seen Elijah, and Elijah is a real prophet of the Lord. Ahab is not. Ahab is a full, what you call Christian today, and can't stand Elijah. And he called Elijah his damn enemy. We have enemies amongst us,
Right.
and we're going to treat them as such. Read on.
Khan. And he answered, I have found you, because
Elijah
thou,
answered him, yeah, I have found you. Meaning he acknowledging, yeah, you right. You are my enemy. Read on.
Khan, because thou hast sold thyself to work evil in the sight of the Lord.
Read that again.
Khan, because thou hast sold thyself to work evil in the sight of the Lord.
Iuic, the rest of you fake Israelites, y'all are our enemies. Why? Because y'all have sold yourselves to work evil in the sight of the Lord. That's why real men of God gonna put you on blast. That's what it is. We're not gonna be in a rainbow coalition. Are you insane? Are you crazy? No. You will be brought down by the power of the Most High. And the real men of God are going to make sure of it. Let me see.
Khan, if I may too, sir.
Go ahead, priest.
Khan, like, it, just because you know you're an Israelite don't mean you're in the truth. You know what I mean? Like, people be thinking they learn that they from this tribe, they learn about being an Israelite, that automatically makes them in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how it goes.
And they learn it from, guess who? It's the truth, right? And where the truth come from? It damn sure don't come from the Hebrew Pentecostals.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Right.
So they'll
Okay.
learn online from the ISUPK and then just say the hell with ISUPK. Hey, that's
Right.
crazy.
Right.
That is crazy, y'all.
Okay.
So, like General Hyman, Commander Junior Hunter will tell you, and the rest of the generals and the captain's officers tell you, you sold yourselves to work evil in the sight of the Lord. You sold yourselves to be a cross-dresser, which is against the scriptures in Deuteronomy 20:25, right? You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
wearing that which pertained to a woman. You know, you loving trannies. You doing all this evil. And you think nobody's supposed to say it. The sisters bringing it out in your damn church. They bringing it out. You got rid of the Magun Dawadah. You got rid of that. You know what I'm saying? You got rid of the Hebrew, like all that. Why? Because you are a Christian church. That's what you are. And on top of that, when you read this scripture and you know you go through the history of Ahab, what he was doing, he was dealing with a Hamite. Don't that
Okay.
ring a bell, Iuic?
Uh-oh.
You had that Hamite in there, and he unalived Joy Morgan. That's what he did. He
Right.
unalived Joy Morgan, dealing with damn Hamites and other nations because you are Christian, right? So it's the same spirit. Let me get 2 Samuel chapter 19, verses 4 through 6. Baba Kashar, priest.
Okay. 2 Samuel chapter 19, verse 4. But the king covered his face, and the king cried with a loud voice, O my son Absalom, O Absalom, my son, my son.
Right. So, Salagi, if I could, you know, it's a battle between David and his crew and Absalom, which is David's son. It's like it's death in the air. They actually fighting to the death. It's a whole battle. These are both Israelites. Read on.
Okay. And Joab came into the house to the king and said, Thou hast shamed. It's like, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, con, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Thou hast shamed this day the faces. Oh, so like, let me start over. 2 Samuel chapter 19, verse 5. And Joab came into the house to the king and said, Thou hast shamed this day the faces of all thy servants, which this day have saved thy life, and the lives of thy sons and of thy daughters, and the lives of thy wives, and the lives of thy concubines, and that thou lovest thy enemies,
Thou love who?
thy enemies,
One more time.
thy enemies,
We're going to see who the enemies is. Read.
and hatest thy friends. For thou hast declared this day that thou regardest neither princes nor servants. For this day I perceive that if Absalom had lived, and all we had died this day, then it had pleased thee well.
Right. So who was Absalom?
Kind of David's son.
Right. David's son, which is an Israelite.
Right.
But Joab said he was an enemy, right? Because they was going to war, right? So we have always had enemies amongst us. Enemies. Y'all like to teach, oh, the Lord said love y'all enemies. Two type of enemies. There's that natural enemy of the other nations, and there are enemies amongst us. And it's showing you right here. Ahab called Elijah his enemy. Joab called Absalom his enemy. They all Israelites, huh? And we have enemies in here. If you're not in the ISUBK and you teaching different, you are our enemy.
Right.
And we're going to treat you as such. Best believe that. Let me get Matthew chapter 7, verse 21 through 23. Like it.
Okay. Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Right. So Slagia, many gonna say to him in that day, oh yeah, we was Israelites too. We wore purple. We wore fringes on the bottom of our t-shirt. We wore Jordans at camp. You know what I'm saying? We wore gym shorts at camp. You know, we was out there teaching the truth too. Read on.
And in thy name has cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you.
You what?
I never knew you.
You gonna say to Christ, I cast out devils. I done wonderful works, right? I did all that. I grew. My whole congregation was big. We was huge. We was beautiful. We looked like the Borney Brigade. We looked like the Teletubby Brigade. But Christ said, depart from me. I never knew you, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. I don't wear purple. The Romans put that purple on me. I don't wear fringes at the bottom of my shirt. You know, I'm not a Hebrew Pentecostal. I don't like trannies. I don't cross dress. My brothers don't do that. They don't do that. The men that I send are warriors, are soldiers, to all the way to the bone gristle. To the bone gristle. So the Lord said, depart from me. That was the end of the verse?
There's a little bit more, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Come. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
The Lord said, depart from me. Just like they said, let me get 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 22 through 24. They said they told Christ, I did all this stuff, but the Lord said, depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. They like to say, we in the truth too, just like y'all. You know, we got our fringes. We go to camp. We have our so-called Passovers and high holy days and the Sabbath. Don't get me started on the Sabbath. Like these fake Israelites treat the Sabbath. You remember the Smurf when Gargamel was coming? They all flee and go into their house. They do it. That's how these damn fake Israelites is. They the Smurfs to the Sabbath. And the Sabbath is Gargamel. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Gargamel is coming. Oh, sundown is coming. Oh, we got to do this. We got to warm up our plates on the hood of our car. Y'all getting your kids sick and all that. Which is insane. I came into this damn truth. When I came in, I heard stuff like that. And I asked the question. I don't give a damn. Because to me, that sounded very barbaric. Like I'm like, ain't no way the Lord who created everything ain't this damn base to where it's like, okay, these cats basically what they do, they put themselves in captivity on the Sabbath day.
Right.
They Sabbath day is not a rest for them. They make it a damn religion and make it hard for themselves. It's called a rest. Like you turn it like you turn the damn thing into a damn religion, and the damn thing is working. You make it work against you instead of for you when the day is for you. That is crazy to me, y'all. So when anytime I hear them damn faces like the Sabbath and all that, they worship the damn Sabbath. And yeah, you Gargamel is coming, Smurf. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. So like, I just had to bring that out real quick. It gets me. You know.
That's a crazy analogy too. I'm picturing it while I'm saying it. Like,
You know.
God, that's how they do for real.
Don't they?
God, they make the Sabbath day God, man.
Man, I'm telling you, they worship that day, and it's a rest, huh?
God.
Damn, that's all it is. Do what you want to do. You're working damn near 7 days a week.
Right.
You're gonna make that the rest day the hardest day when you're supposed to be resting.
Right.
That is crazy to me, y'all. You got that, priest?
Come. 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 22. And it came to pass when Jerome saw Jehu, that he said, is it peace, Jehu? And he answered, what peace?
Man, read that. Read that again.
God. 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 22. And it came to pass when Jerome saw Jehu, that he said, is it peace, Jehu? And he answered, what peace?
And he answered, what peace? Ain't no damn peace between us. You know, these fake Israelites, especially IUIC, they like to play innocent out, and they got exposed for it. Oh, we don't mess with nobody. We don't, we want peace. We want this and that. Meanwhile, they try to bully the other fake Israelites and all that. They try to use subterfuge, y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
To hide and then once they can strike, they strike. The man of God said, what peace, nigga? It ain't no peace. It ain't no peace between us. Barney, it ain't none of that fake Israelite, Christians, Muslims. It ain't no goddamn peace. It's war. And the Lord gonna show you who he with. Read on up.
Come. So long as the whoredoms of thy mother Jezebel and her witchcrafts are so many,
So long as your whoredoms and your witchcraft are so many, read.
and Joram turned his hands and fled, and said to Uzziah, there is treachery, O Uzziah. And Jehu drew and bowed with his full strength
Drew a
and
bow.
smote Jehoram
Read
between
that
his
again.
arms.
It's
Karokan.
a bow.
Oh, Slaki. Karokan. And Jehu drew a bow with his full strength
With his
and
what?
smote his full strength.
Y'all like to say Valerie and the rest of y'all, oh, they steady talk. Oh, we gonna come in our full goddamn strength on y'all to bring y'all down. That's what's going to happen. There ain't no damn peace. Because y'all not about peace. You talk that peace, but your actions show otherwise. It ain't no peace. And you can't use subterfuge on us. You can't use subterfuge on warriors and men of God who are able to decide, basically weed you out. You can't
Right.
use that. You can't use that. You can use that on the Christians, and they like. And I know a lot of our people like to do that. You know, if you ever notice, Shaw, people
Karokan.
that play like they don't want smoke, but actually want smoke, when they call Captain Tazari out, ask some questions, they always come in this damn submissive manner. Oh, I don't want to. Before they start to speak on what they calling about, they'll be like, oh, I don't want no smoke. I'm just calling for this. I'm calling for that, because they trying to make sure your guard. They trying to bring your guard down, right?
Karokan.
And that's exactly what a fox would do. That's exactly what a person who uses subterfuge would do. You know what I'm saying? So when he get to talking, they whole mannerism change. Now they arguing, they doing it, because that's what you want to do at first. Why'd you have to come as a goddamn coward first?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't come in as a man, because y'all ain't no man. And y'all ain't coming in peace, even though you're acting like it. But the real men of God know what peace. And we gonna catch it as soon as you do it. Ain't no peace. Because we know the spirit that y'all in. That's what it is. Read on up.
Karokan. And smote Jehoram between his arms, and the arrow went out as his heart, and he sunk down in his chariot.
Right. Now, we ain't saying we gonna come and harm y'all, even though y'all tried it with us. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna work with us ever. Not
Right.
ever. You get what I'm saying? You can do that to them other fake Israelite groups, but you ain't gonna do that with us. I don't give a damn how. I know the feds is telling y'all to do it, but you might get that bow in you, and you and I would implore y'all to thank Commanding General Yohana. He was so merciful on y'all, you proud Negroes. So merciful. Y'all need to call and thank him, because it can get real. It can, But Commander General Hunter actually loved the 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. Y'all work with the feds, and you want to harm your brother, acting like you coming in peace. But meanwhile, if you don't correct yourself, you might get that bow. And we're going to bring you down spiritually. What you think is happening now? You're going down. Y'all see it. And y'all don't have no material to ride on, because you know it's true. You know everything that's coming out is true. No different than TD Jakes.
Right.
Everything coming out of. You still going to be prideful? You still going to act like you're peaceful, but using subterfuge? The Lord going to send that bow pretty soon. That'll bring you down. The ISUBK going to bring you down.
Oh
Everybody
God.
else ain't equipped to, but we are. And we bring you down.
Oh
That was it
God.
up.
Oh God, if I may, sir.
Cause
Oh God, like just to to touch on the point that you're making, to go back to the comment that was made from Valerie, like people who know that they're Israelites, like they can understand that the Christian church need to be brought down. They understand when Eddie Long and T.D. Jakes get judged, even though they're Israelites, right? They can all agree that they should get judged and they should be brought down. But when it comes to these so-called Israelite groups, they act like as if, this is something wrong to do. When they know different, like you said, sir, you know what I'm saying? They Christian just like T.D. Jakes. The
right.
same way you feel that T.D. Jakes need to be brought down and this congregation need to be brought down, guess what? It's the same thing with these other Israelite groups because they teaching the same thing, doing the same thing. It's no different.
Hey, you so right out. You so right. Man, you hit it right on the head. Like when you think about what is Doth in the numbers, Doth in the what his name was Karam or something like that. They thought they was part of the Lord too.
Come
They
on.
came up against Moses, and the Lord showed you who he was with.
Right.
It ain't never been a conglomerate of just all everybody just profit, but y'all learning and follow something different. And then on top of that, it is so spiritual. Moses still he went on his knees and begged the Lord not to off these brothers. But they
Right.
were so wicked, you know what I'm saying? Just how IUIC Commander Gideon Hunter, he had so much mercy, but not to send his soldiers out on y'all for that evil, wicked acts that y'all was doing. Shout out to the Kentucky 8.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to the Atlanta Brave. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to these brothers. It ain't no bending or folding. You leave that to the trans. You leave that to the cross dressers. You get what I'm saying? Now,
Oh God.
it is so spiritual. Oh, you got something you want to say, priest?
La, sir. No, that was it, sir.
Let me get second edges. Okay, I just want to bring this out real quick. Let me get Second Samuel chapter 1 through 9 because I know this happened a couple years ago, but then like I was telling you, our people they look at certain things because they so desensitized to what's real and what's okay. You think it's small that it don't affect nothing. Yes, it do. Whatever is small is really big. And these
Right.
cats were saying that, they all we did was just touch their chair and all that. And yeah, shout out to Kansas City too, man. You know what I'm saying? All we did was touch their chair. You mean they got mad over that? Nah, it's more spiritual than that. You know what I'm saying? It's way more spiritual. And we're gonna see. They said it was petty. You in the scriptures, if the Lord is petty in that way, if he's petty too, now the Lord know better. Just like the ISUBK on the Commander General Hunter, we know better. Read on. You got that, Salagi.
Khan Khan. Second Samuel chapter 1, verse 1.
Nah, Second Samuel. Wait 1 second. Second Samuel chapter 6, verses
Khan
1 through 9.
Khan. Second Samuel chapter 6, verse 1. And again David gathered together all the chosen men of Israel, 30,000. And David arose and went with all the people that were with him from the Baali of Judah to bring up from thence the ark of God, whose name is called by the name of the Lord of hosts that dwelleth between the cherubims. And they set the ark of God upon a new cart and brought it out the house of Abinadab, that was in Gabia, and
Those was Hamites, right? Like it. I gotta read that again. I think there was Hamites, if I ain't mistaken.
okay, come
Read on.
come, and Uzziah and Ahiu and the son of Ibnadab, like my bad.
Abinadab.
Abinadab, come, Abinadab drave the new cart, and they brought it out of the house of Abinadab, which was in Gibeah, and accompanied the ark of God, and Ahio went before the ark. And David and all the hosts played before the Lord on all manner of instruments made of fir wood, even on harps, and on psalteries, and on timbrels, and on cornets, and on cymbals. And when they came to Nacon's threshing floor, Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of God and took hold
Read
of
that. Hold on. Read that again. Uzziah did what?
Khan. Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of God.
Oh, we just touched your chair, moved it. That's all we did. It was nothing. It was no pressure. It was just something small. Read on.
Uzzah put forth his hand to the ark of God and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it.
Right. So yeah, we just touched it because it was kind of in our way. We just moved it over a little bit. Read.
Khan, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah.
Read that again.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah.
The anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah. The anger of the ISUBK was kindled against you Christians, you IUIC Christians. Don't touch our stuff. We know better. We know something more spiritual than you. And you come with this all microaggression and then play like you playing the backfield. Nah, we know better than that. Don't touch our stuff. I don't give a damn if it's a minor move. Don't touch it at all. The Lord got angry. The Lord got angry because this brother touched the ark. All he did, moved it a little bit, it was in the way. Was that petty? Was that petty of the Most High for him to get angry with this brother for touching the ark? Read on, Ark.
Khan. And God smote him there for his error.
God did what?
Smote him there for his error.
Yeah, the brother, who it was, Malak in Kansas City. Oh, y'all got smoked for touching our goddamn chair. You got smoked for touching our chair. You was in error for touching our stuff. You know, and you're gonna pay the consequences behind it. Don't touch our stuff at all. You may say it's petty, but the Lord says different. That's what the Lord say. What's the Lord petty, you Christians? I need any Christian in the comment section to tell me, was this petty of the Lord? Come ahead and comment. All it was is just an ark. He just moved it out the way a little bit. The Lord smoked that Negro. He was angry, just like the brothers in Kansas City was angry. They was angry. And when you touched it, they smoked you Negroes. Because we know better. We ain't Christian. Real prophets of the Lord know what you're doing. Even though you try to play subterfuge and your microaggressions. Nah, we know better. It's like the Lord knew better. He knew better. Read on, Ark. Nobody ain't comment?
Let me see, sir. Not yet, sir.
Yeah, I know. They ain't on comment. But a
Okay.
Christian, yeah, you know. I want you to say the Lord was petty. Read on up.
Khan. And there he died by the ark of God. And David was displeased because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah.
Right. David is a prophet of the Lord. David didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like it. Like David thought it was kind of petty. But the Lord don't give a damn what you think is petty. He know better than you. And David is a man after the Lord's heart. But the Lord is in charge. He's still smarter than David. You know what I'm saying? The IUBK is still smarter than you Christians. It's still smarter than you IUIC Christians, you Hebrew Pentecostals. He's still smarter than you. Commanding General Hunter is still smarter than you. And you won't have no way or no room to think you're gonna do some evil against us. I don't give a damn if you think it's minute or it's big and grandiose. It's all the same. And you're gonna pay the consequences. Right? So you got something to say up?
Allah, sir.
Okay, let me get I got a few more scriptures. Probably I gotta head out in a little bit. But let me get second Esdras chapter 7, verse 47. Then after that verse, jump to verse 57 through 58. Right? Just like I was saying, Christ was versus the damn Pharisees. Elijah was versus the prophets of Baal. And David, he was versus King Saul. That's another class I'm gonna touch on. You know what I'm saying? It was never no one piece. You know what I'm saying? It was for a little bit, but it was always war amongst us to show you what Captain Mashah always say. Salaki. I forget. I forget what he say, but it's basically something go like this. Something got to go on to I'm paraphrasing it. Show you who the Lord is with, and basically it's war. You know what I'm saying? We go to war. That's gonna be the determined factor to show you who the Lord is with. Basically. Oh, that's what he say. Conflict has to happen to show you who the Lord is with. That's exactly what it is. The Lord showed you he was with Elijah and not the prophets of Baal. The Lord showed you he was with Christ and not the damn Sadducees and Pharisees. The Lord showed you he was with David and not King Saul. But all of us was enemies, even though we the same people. So prepare ye for war. Because we damn sure gonna bring it to you every time. You got that up?
Khan, second Esdras chapter 7.
Good.
Khan, verse 46, sir.
47.
47, Khan. Second Esdras chapter 7, verse 47. For what profit is it for men now in this present time to live in heaviness, and after death to look for punishment?
Right. He asking like, damn, I mean, what profit is going for us to live in heaviness, which is affliction. And then after we die, we getting punished. Like, I mean, what's the point of all this? Like, what's the point of all this living in hell and all that? And then after we done, we might get punished. Like, when we already punished while we was living, so what's the point? Read verse 57, Shalaki.
Khan, you said verse 57, sir?
Good.
Khan. Second Esdras chapter 7, verse 57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle.
This is the what?
The condition of the battle.
One more time.
This is the condition of the battle.
This is the condition of the battle, man. You got, like I tell you, you got to be soldiers out here. And what the Lord say, Thawashah, endure until the end. Ain't no,
Come.
I know the Hebrew Pentecostals think, oh, we all saved right now just because I believe in the Lord. How about show all that crap? The Lord said endure until the end, meaning you got to fight, which is a battle. The angel told his brother, this is the condition of the battle. The hell we going through and all these fake Israelites now, this is the condition of the battle. Like you have certain brothers, you know, that they'll say they won West, but then, you know, the Lord gonna weed you out any type of way, right? You have the purple people that come by, right? They come by and do they weak little whatever the hell they doing, and some brothers get scared. Some brothers get scared. I ain't doing this. You should just go back and be a civilian. They just leave the truth altogether, you know. But the Lord weed out, you know, who's a soldier and who's not a soldier. Who's not a soldier, right? Because he said this is the condition of the battle. Meaning you're going to battle yourself. Not only are you going to battle yourself, but you're going to battle the enemies of the Lord as well. You're going to battle them. And sometimes them battles gonna be physical. But nonetheless, you better battle when it becomes physical. You better battle. That's what soldiers are, you know. Mentally battle, spiritually battle, and physically battle. This is the condition of the battle. Read on.
Come. Which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
Shall fight. We shall fight.
Right.
Anybody that's outside the truth ain't fighting. You have, listen, you have gave up because you said, oh, it's like I said earlier in the beginning, Thawashah, oh, they too militant, they too, you know, I can't do that. So you find something more comfortable for what you want to do, which meaning what you saying altogether, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight myself. I want to please myself instead of fighting myself. But the Lord said, this is the condition of the battle, which you on earth shall fight. So if you ain't in the ISUPK, you're not fighting. You're not fighting. Right? You running from the battle. Read on.
Come. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
Listen now. Lord said you get the victory. You get the victory, and you're going to receive the thing that he said. You're going to receive it. What in the ISUBK, what is the damn matter? Losing is not an option.
Yeah, right.
It is not an option. Failure is not an option. It is not. Failure is not an option. Not up in here. And that right alone is a lot of pressure, you know, to everybody in the world. And a lot of people, which I understand, can't get it. But don't be a coward and act like you coming up against real soldiers. You a coward.
Yeah, right.
So live being a coward, right? You see, the UPK, right, is a basically a symbol of defiance in a world that demands submission.
Mm-hmm.
We are a symbol of defiance in a world that demands submission. The Christian church try to demand submission from us. We won't submit. We will not submit. You want to know why? Because the honor of our goddamn race demands we don't. We don't submit. Never. We're going to die here. You know why? Because this is the condition of the battle.
Right.
Which men on earth shall fight. And we're going to fight to the very end. Because you know why? The Lord said endure until the end. That's what we're going to do. That was it, up.
Cut on, sir.
Okay, let me get it. What time check? Salagi.
It's 7:39, sir.
Okay. Let me get this is gonna be the last scripture, Salagi. Um, let me get first Maccabees chapter 3, verses 18 through 22. Baba Kashar.
Okay. First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 18. Unto whom Judah answered, it is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of a few.
Right. Like so, you know, the Christian church like to boast of their uh numbers, right? Oh, we have the numbers. We have the numbers. The Lord said it is no hard thing for many to be shut up by the hands of a few. Read on.
Okay. And with the God of heaven, it is all one.
With the God of heaven, it's all the damn same. It don't matter. Read.
To deliver with a great multitude or a small company.
To deliver a great multitude or a small company. Read.
For the victory of the battle standeth not in the multitude of an host.
Read that one more time.
For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host.
You see, a lot of y'all Christians, purple ergos, you think that, oh, you doing good because of numbers. But what's 1,000 cowards to one soldier? Nobody, nothing. What are you? You think numbers mean something? The Lord swallowed, how much it was? Was it 250,000? He swallowed in the
Okay.
earth. He don't give a damn about your numbers. That don't matter. The Lord say a few can demolish a multitude. Don't give a damn about your numbers. They talk numbers. How carnal can you be? How much of a coward can you be? You know, a lot of cowards are doing something because, oh, I see the numbers and all this. I don't give a damn. All of y'all bring it. Because you know what? You know what gonna happen? The few gonna get glory behind this. You get what I'm saying now?
Okay.
So bring on your numbers. The more people you have, the more glory. The more glory the UPK get by the hands of the Most High. Right? So read on up.
Okay. But strength cometh from heaven.
Strength coming from where?
From heaven.
From where?
From heaven.
I thought it came from numbers, huh? And you wonder why we ain't failed yet. Because the Lord is with the ISUPK. And the Lord can't fail. Who gonna beat the Most High? What is going to beat the Most High? How? Where? Who? Who? If the Lord is with you, you don't give a damn about it. When the Lord's with Samson, what did Samson do? Demolish thousands by himself because the Lord was with him. So he wasn't by himself. He had the host of heaven. He had the strength of heaven behind him. And if you got that, I don't give a damn what your fleshly coward numbers are. That don't mean nothing. You will just be cannon fodder. That's all. You'll just be an example or a cautionary tale not to mess with the true men of the Lord. That's all. So go ahead and boast. But one thing y'all do know, ain't no backing down from the ISUPK. Ain't no backing down. I don't give a damn who you are and how many damn numbers you come with.
Right.
We going in. You best believe it. We going all the way in. And y'all know it. Try that on somebody else. Try all your weakness. Try all your subterfuge. Try that on somebody else. You come up in here, you're going to lose according to the Most High. You ain't going to get what you want. Never. Read on up.
Khan Khan. It's like it. First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 20. They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us.
Read that again.
They come against us in much pride and in iniquity to destroy us.
Right. They came up against us in much pride. Ooh, they was prideful. Like that's a Christian for y'all. They
Oh
are,
God.
boy, it's just disgustingly prideful. Right? You came up against us in much pride, but you ain't get what you want. You came up against us in much wickedness and iniquity, but you ain't get what you want. You tell you do this little psyops and we gonna talk. You try to talk to our wives, which is so cowardly. So cowardly. You do false things. The same way what Christ called what his name was. What his name
Herod.
Herod called him a fox because a fox is weak. A fox will wait until the coast is clear to do his dirty evilness. That's what a fox is, the weakest of the dogs. You get what I'm saying? Y'all are foxes. You know what I'm saying? You are foxes just like Christ called Herod a fox because Christ knew he was a weak, dirty weasel. And y'all are weak, dirty weasels. That's all, huh? That's it.
Khan, this is more. You want to finish y'all, sir?
Yeah, let's finish. Well, I said to 22.
Khan, sir.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Khan. And our wives and our children, and to spoil us.
Right. Like I just said, they come up to spoil our children, our wives. You act like women and try to get our wives to leave us, to destroy us. That's exactly what cowards do. You ain't man enough to face men by yourself. Y'all sitting up there banging tambourines. We don't bang tambourines. We got AKs up in here, lawfully. We got Glock 9s. We got all that up in here. You know what I'm saying? We don't bang tambourines. We don't do that. You know, we are soldiers. We are men. You know? And you do that to try to destroy us because you can't come at us as men. You cowards. Let that sit in your damn throat. Let that sit in your chest. You're a coward. Now live like it. Read on up.
Khan. But we fight for our lives and our laws.
Read that again, Shalaki.
Khan. But we fight for our lives and our laws.
We are going to fight for our lives. Need I say more, Thawashah? They know physically we're going to throw them hands. We don't give a damn what numbers you have. We don't care. We are going to physically throw them hands. You come up against us physically. And we fight for the laws of the Lord. We fight. The Commander General Hunter has kept this truth when everybody else left. When everybody else was too weak, he fought for the laws of the Lord and kept it alive. And God damn it, we're going to keep it strong. Let's give Commander General Hunter a hand.
Damn right, sir.
Let's give him a hand.
Damn right.
He damn sure deserves it. You cowards don't. Read on up.
Khan. Wherefore the Lord himself will overthrow them before our faces.
Read
our
that
face.
again.
It's like Khan. Wherefore the Lord himself will overthrow them before our face.
Before what?
Our face.
Before our face. You seeing it right now. You seeing them fall. You seeing the sisters calling and saying what's going on in there. You seen what they did to Joy Morgan. You seen them, the tranny stories, the tranny sagas. You seen all that. They are falling. Best believe that. They are falling right along with T.D. Jakes and Diddy and the rest of these Christians. They are falling before our face. And guess who's going to stand in the end? The ISUPK, because the Lord is with the ISUPK. That's who's going to stand in the end. Read on up.
Okay. And as for you, be not afraid of them.
Read that again up.
And as for you, be not afraid of them.
What we say? We want no cowards in our camp. In our camp.
Yeah.
We are not afraid of none of y'all. We don't care who you are. We are not allowed to be afraid.
Yeah, right.
We are not allowed to be afraid in here. The ISUPK is the home of the truth. And the Lord said, and be not afraid of them. Some of you left because you was afraid of them. You was. But real soldiers is not going to be afraid of y'all. We not. Because why? The Lord is with the ISUPK. What there's to be afraid of? Man. How you face death determines your legacy. It defines your legacy, y'all.
Right.
And if you succumb to fear, that is the ultimate failure. And some has succumbed to fear and has failed miserably. You don't want to succumb to fear, Akwati. You must fight. Otherwise, your legacy gonna be that of a coward. It's gonna be that of a coward. So face death, because that is what's going to define your legacy in the kingdom of the Most High. Let's face it out. Let's get it. Let's fight, because this is the condition of the battle. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, Hebrew. You can bring out something real quick if you want to, priest.
No, sir. That was a powerful class, man. It's a wild
Most
class,
High in
sir.
Christ. Most High in Christ. Stay away from them purple urkels. You know, they are nothing but Hebrew. What it is? Protestants are. I forget the damn name. They all the same. Stay away from them. Otherwise, you're gonna be surviving them. You're gonna have a story of surviving them. You know. All right, with that, Akim, the water, we're gonna go ahead and end it. You know, Shalom, Yabashim Shabakathum, Yahweh Shema Alatan by Hashim Yahweh Shah. Water.